All SWAT units converge on the courthouse. The district attorney has been taken. Damn it! All right, soldier. You know what to do. Search this place for any clues. We need Dent alive.
Can't believe someone took Dent of all people. I mean, he is one of the biggest lawyers here in Gotham, but it makes sense. Since when do so many criminals gather up together? This baton is useless. Geesh, I wish they would give me something better. We've got all these super-powered villains and whatnot here in Gotham, and they just stick me with the basic firearm and a baton like it's gonna do anything against these guys. It's ridiculous. Well, at least these guys aren't really packing, so that's a bonus for us. There we go. And take the shot to the face. There we go. Get back. Luckily, we've got a riot shield as well. Pretty helpful. Wish I could see through it. They decided to go with the metal one. It makes it a lot heavier. Come on, buddy. Get away from there. You're not supposed to be in this room. You're the last one. Okay, let's clear out the rest of this floor. I'm gonna need a raise after this. GCPD does not pay me enough to be sweeping this building completely on my own. We're just stretched so thin nowadays. Get back. There we go. Oh, you take a shot to the face, take another one. There you go. You can't get through my Kevlar with that puny weapon. Your ranged attacks won't work on me with my shield. As soon as I get up close, you are done for it, buddy. You can't do anything to me. I think that's cleared out the bottom floor. There's just so many explosions going on outside. There's blood literally everywhere down here. Geez. What does this appear to be? A Joker card? No. He can't be back in town. I've heard stories of him. I think the last time he made an appearance, I was just becoming a young rookie on the GCPD. I did not want to deal with someone like that madman. Thought the clown was done for. Well, hopefully he's not the one behind this. Until we know, we can pass the information along to the officers at GCPD. But we need to clear these nasty and disgraceful criminals out of here. Gonna take that shot to the face. You guys want to play the range distance game? I've got that ability too. All right, main floor cleared. Second floor has started to get operational. Let's take these guys out. Get back. Oh my god. Oh, there are so many. You guys try to sneak up on me like that. Well, that's not gonna work here. No way, no how. Seems like you're all alone, buddy. Gonna get taken down. 4-digit passcode required. The archives? Looks like we're gonna have to go in here. The blood trail seems to run that way. If anyone was gonna have the passcode to the archives, right, it would be Harvey. This is, yeah, Attorney Dent offices. There we go. The office has 0713 is the passcode. Thank you, Harvey. 071, I think, yeah, 1 and 3. There we go. Okay, let's get access. Oh, okay, where's this blood leading us to? Wait, what was, okay, there was, that's a weird place for a lever. Oh, what about over here? This leads to this bookcase? That doesn't make sense. Okay, what does this lever do? Oh, okay.
Is this thing on? Oh, how pleasant of you to join us, officer. The fun is straight ahead.
The Joker is behind this. Oh, God. I don't want to do this. It's my job, though. I have a right, a duty. I swore to protect this city. Okay. Where are you, Joker? Where? This...
I do admire what you stand for. That's why I invited you to the fun house. The party will begin shortly.
I'm trapped. No. I can't breathe. I'm dying.
Commissioner, did your men find anything at the courthouse?
Not yet. Our highest-ranking SWAT officer infiltrated the place to search, but we haven't heard back from him.
I'll search the building. Let you know what I find. You have my comms.
Well, we've got to head towards the courthouse. There seems to be something super fishy going on there. Seems there's a lot of hired thugs here in the courthouse. This Joker got some people under him that he hasn't before. Doesn't matter at this point. We've got to figure out what he's up to and what he wants with Harvey Dent. Hopefully we can figure out what that SWAT officer knows, but I've got a bad feeling about this. He's nowhere to be seen. But what made Joker come back? Why now? And why? Why Harvey of all people? He's the representative of the best lawyer in the Gotham overall. But is it really just that? Does he want to corrupt the representation of good in this city? Something that symbols hope in resistance against the evil that's outside of my symbol as the Batman. We can't let that happen. Harvey Dent is the light of Gotham. We need to figure out what this GCPD officer knows and where he's at.
The officer's dead. He must have stepped into this room and triggered the poison.
Batman, have you found anything?
The officer is dead. It appears he was poisoned.
Crap.
Only the Joker would decorate a room like this. He left his mark in the courthouse.
He's telling us that he took Dent.
I'll find him. Alfred, I have an update on the case. Dent was kidnapped, taken by Joker.
It appears an old foe of ours has made his return. We will find him in due time.
Due time. Coming shortly. With the Joker, time is never on our side.
Before you advance any further, do stop by the Batcave. Lucius is here with some upgrades.
Lucius Fox is waiting for you with some new gear. It is best not to keep him waiting.
It's still a shame what happened to Robin. I can't believe I let him die.
It was at the hands of the Joker, sir. You did your best. Don't put it all on your shoulders.
I should have trained him a bit further before taking on my greatest enemy. Jason paid for it with his life.
And it is a price you will have to bear until the Joker is taken down. Do it in his honor, sir.
Welcome back, Bruce.
Nice to see you again, Lucius.
Some new shipments have just come in from the R&D department. That means we have some new gear to work with. You can use the tin you earned to craft them and add them to your arsenal.
Sounds good. Thank you, Lucius.
I will be here if you need me. I think Alfred wants to speak with you.
Sir, since Harvey Dent is missing, it would be wise to think of anyone who would be associated with him. Perhaps they know something you don't.
The only other person I know of that fits that description is Selina. She dated Harvey recently, but he broke up with her after he found her stealing his valuables.
Was he not aware he was dating the cat?
Not that I know of. Last time we spoke, she left town.
Perhaps it would be wise if you check her place again. It is our only lead at this point.
With Joker out and about, we can't take Gotham lightly. We need to do a search around, make sure we can keep any other petty criminals down from causing any issues while we search for any clues with the Joker. Probably gonna be a minute before our good old friend Gordon gets us any information here. What does that appear to... Is this... no. A Riddler statue?
Well, well, well. You found the first of many goodies I've left for you. Perhaps your bat brain will be able to find the others.
Seems like we have more than one of our old foes back in town. Not the Riddler. Can't believe he's back here as well. And I'm assuming, based off we know how the Riddler is, if he's got one of those, he's got 1,000 more that we have to find before we're gonna be able to find him. There's a phone ringing. What? That seems suspicious. Where's the closest payphone? Is it back here in this alley? I don't see a payphone back. Oh, we got regular criminals. Get away here, thug. I have a bigger issue, it seems like. There's nobody around yet. A payphone is ringing. I think we finally found the payphone. It's the only one I've seen so far.
How pleasant of you to pick up. Batman.
Who is this?
Don't worry about that. Simply worry about joining us for tea.
Us?
Yes, the kettle is just warming up. Then, when that is done, the victims will meet their end.
Alfred, there's a serial killer on the loose.
Again, sir.
This one's stranger than most. He's using the payphones to communicate.
Perhaps you should scour the city and answer any payphones you hear ringing.
That's not a lot of information to go on. Someone's trying to communicate with me through payphones? Seems like they want me to find them. And it's not the Riddler. The Riddler already left us his statues as a clue. He doesn't play more than one joke at a time with us. Yet another payphone is ringing, just as we were on our way to GCPD. Well, let's see if we can find this one as well. Oh, looks like the payphone's up here.
The tea's not yet ready. There's been an issue with the kettle.
Whatever game you're playing, I'm not playing along.
Oh, you are, my friend. You call yourself the protector of this city, playing savior. Well, this city is beyond saving. You can play your game all you want, but refuse to play mine. That decision will come to haunt you, Batman. The tea is brewing at 308 degrees.
308 degrees. I feel like that's some sort of clue, but we don't have enough information from just 2 calls to be able to track down his location, or even any of his victims. Half dead.
Selina said she left town, but if I know her, she's probably still snooping around.
Best to check her apartment for any leads. It's not breaking and entering if you're Batman.
That's a good one, Alfred. Not breaking and entering if you're Batman. If I remember correctly, I believe Selina's apartment is somewhere in this direction. And she does like to change apartments because of her nightly activities. Okay, Selina's apartment is just up ahead. There we go. Let's see if she's left anything behind, or maybe herself. She might still be here. Okay, we're in. Selina, where are you? Please stay tuned. That doesn't seem good. What do we have in here?
What you doing there, Tiger?
I'm not here to play games. I thought you were going to leave the thievery behind.
You know me, silly. I don't leave anything behind. Not even you.
Not even Gotham.
I have unfinished business here in Gotham.
What is it?
That's none of your business. Besides, it's not relevant to you anyway.
What is relevant is Dent. He's missing. Joker took him. You know something about it.
I'm not gonna say that I don't know anything about it. You need to do something for me first.
That's not how this works. You tell me where Dent is, and I'll consider helping you.
You hear that burp? I think it's this new soda I've been drinking.
Stop playing games with me. Now tell me where Dent is.
You're still the same feisty bat I've always known. I don't know much, but last this cat heard, Dent is being held in a special ward of Gotham General. Joker messed up his face real bad.
I'll head there now. Thank you, Selina.
This isn't the end of me. You'll crawl back to me for more. You always do.
Well, Selina, if you weren't always caught up in the business that involved Batman, we wouldn't always have to come back. Well, we've arrived at Gotham General. Apparently, Harvey's in pretty bad shape. Guess we'll just have to see for ourselves how bad he really is. Oh, what? We've got nurses or obituaries? I guess they're criminals in disguise. Makes sense if Joker was the one who messed up Harvey. He might have these guys looking after him. Since when did Joker have so many allies under his belt? He's always had tons of money to pay people off, but people have known not to work with him because he screws them over in the end too. I guess some criminals are that stupid we know that they never learn their lesson. Where are you, Harvey? We don't have time to keep looking for you. We have no idea what kind of condition you're in. If we can help, we can help. Harvey! Oh, you're not Harvey.
What happened here?
Thugs ransacked the place. Many of the doctors managed to get out, but I hid in a closet.
Where is Harvey Dent?
I'm not sure. I had no idea he was even being held here. I only handled the sorting of medicines. Check the medical library upstairs. You can find an index of current patients.
Okay, upstairs we can find an index of the patients. Perfect. That can tell us what room Harvey is actually in. Well, we won't have to waste all of our time searching. Yep, here's our staircase. Okay, I would assume so there's some sort of library or medical records room that we've got to find. So that's probably a best place to search for. If not, we can find the head office on this floor. General examination, nurse's room. Oh, lots of guys who are gonna explode themselves. Medical library. There we go. Let's clear this place out. Okay, let's see what we've got. Oh, there's just too many of them. Can't search this medical library with so many thugs running around. Some battering should be able to put some of these guys down pretty quickly. Alright, that's all of them for now. Let's go ahead and get up here before more of them sneak into this room. Is there anything? Oh, it looks like to be something different over there. Let's go ahead and let's head over here. All of these seem to be regular files, but this seems to be stored separately.
This index. Harvey is here, but it doesn't say which ward he's in. The dean of the hospital is listed on this paper. His office is upstairs. Time to pay him a visit.
Looks like we gotta go up another floor and see the dean in his office. Hopefully he didn't make it out with everyone else. We kinda need to talk. Alright, here's the staircase upstairs. Now we just gotta find his office. Ward 4, that's not what we're looking for. Come on, where is the dean's office? I don't have time to deal with you thugs. That is Ward 2, that's not what we're going after. Waiting room for the dean. There we go, let's get in here. This should be his office right here. Here we go. What do you got?
Where is Harvey Dent being held?
Inside the psych ward, but it's been sealed off. He's going insane.
Is there an alternate way in?
There's a vent that leads directly inside. Access the opening from Ward 4.
Ward 4, we passed that on the way in. We know exactly where that is. This was Ward 2. Ward 4 was right down this hallway. It looks like our vent entrance is right here. Let's go ahead and get inside. Harvey, we're coming for you. Hopefully you're not really going insane. Looks like we're gonna have to bust through this wall here. Bad explosive, let's go. Harvey, it's you.
Dent?
What do you want?
The city's been looking for you. They fear you're dead.
Look at me! I'm half dead. I need these machines to fix me. That's all I've got.
Where's Joker? What is his ultimate plan?
You're here to destroy these machines. You will not destroy me.
The wires from that machine lead to buttons on the ceiling. I can shoot those buttons with batarangs, and then attack Two-Face when he's exposed.
I can't believe you're making us do this, Harvey. All these criminals, just get out of the way. Are you guys also insane? Are you really criminals dressed up? Doesn't matter. You're trying to get in my way, you're gonna get put down. Okay, let's cut off those supply lines of the wires here. Okay, we got one of these left, and missed my shot. There we go. Get back, get back. You're not gonna stop me from helping Harvey, or stopping him, whatever it comes to first in the end. You'd think basic criminals would learn by now that they have no chance against me. No, they always seem to come back for more. We got one wire left, and we can take out Two-Face.
Why? Why have you destroyed my hope?
The machines are only temporarily disabled. Now tell me what you know.
It's the Joker. He's got this laughing gas that turns people into his servants. Like mini-Jokers.
That's the same poison gas that killed the officer at the courthouse.
Joker kidnapped me. He tried to use it on me, but I got away. But it burned half of my face. Now that deranged clown must die.
I will deliver him justice. What do the machines do?
They use a reverse-engineered form of the laughing gas. They're supposed to fix me.
Refrain from using this any further. The effects of these chemicals are currently unknown.
Don't tell me what to do. I'll do what's best for myself. Now go. Destroy that clown.
I'm sorry, Harvey, but I will do what I have to when it comes to it. One of the city's best defensive lawyers, one of the best hopes of the city, slowly losing his mind. Oh my god, a fire! Fire in the building. Is there anybody in here? Hello? Hello? No, seems like this was an evacuated building. Probably a property scam, insurance fraud, they're trying to burn it down. As long as nobody's getting hurt, we can leave the Gotham Fire Department to this one. Gotham never seems to heal from its injuries. Every time we think we're making any bit of progress, putting away criminals, stopping the looting, it just all seems to continue to come back. It looks like we've got more fire over here in blood. What's this? Oh, this doesn't look good. What happened over here? An entire section of the highway's been taken out. Oh, look at all this blood. Where does this even lead to? Here, we better follow it. We don't want anyone injured or hurt. Where is this blood? Oh no!
A deceased victim hidden amongst the trees. He appears to have been a postal worker.
I'm guessing his fate was not sealed by mail. It'll be up to you to find out what happened.
There may be more victims across Gotham. I should search for blood trails that will lead me to them.
I'm sorry, I don't know who you were, but you did not deserve to go out like this. Seems like we have a separate murderer out in the loose. And this one doesn't seem interested in actually receiving notoriety for his kills. Not wanting accomplishment for his kills is way more dangerous than actually wanting to be recognized for it. Wanting to be known for the kills makes it easier, more obvious. You leave clues. But someone who kills without being spoken to, without speaking of it, they could be a higher danger than anyone else. We don't know how many people they've killed, but we need to stop them before they kill any more. These apartments are highly known for lots of criminal activities. Let's take a look around, see what we can find. That doesn't look right. What is that? Looks like a temporary breakable structure. Let's get our way through. What is even down here? A gang hideout, of course. I should have found this so long ago. I've always known that this area, especially these apartments, were home to many criminals and smaller criminal organizations. But I never expected them to have an entire hidden gang hideout under the ground. Looks like I'm gonna have to step up my game to look for their hidey holes. What do we have in here?
With a letter on it. Very odd. Perhaps there are more gang hideouts across the city I can clear out and find more papers.
A single letter doesn't do us much good. With 26 letters in the English alphabet and an endless choice of words or meanings or phrases that it could be, we're gonna have to find a lot more evidence before we can track down what any of this is. Let's take a search around the edge of the city, a bit more near the docks section. A high rate of crime goes on here, especially for import-export of illegal goods. And it seems like we have another Joker statue. And we've got some regular thugs running around. Just put you guys down. I'll get the GCPD to come pick you up here in a little while. Alright, let's go ahead and let's get this Riddler statue out of the way. That's another one down. We don't know how many there are, but I'm assuming there's gonna be a lot of them. Riddler doesn't like to mess around with easy tasks. The more there are, the more complicated it is to him. Seems like Riddler will put these statues just about anywhere. On the top of a tree in a kid's park in the city. That's a new stretch and a new low for you, Riddler. Well, I'm not finding too much extraordinary criminal activity. Hopefully Gordon has some new information for us. Let's head back to GCPD and let's see what we can find. Rendered meaningless.
Dent is still missing, according to the public. I guess he would like to refrain from the public eye until his face is restored.
I doubt that will happen. He's pumping a reversed form of the laughing gas into his system in an attempt to reverse the damage, but he isn't sure it will work.
Perhaps those chemicals can be manipulated into a more friendly form and serve as a counter to Joker's laughing gas.
That could render his gas useless and foil his plans. It's our only hope at this point.
It seems you have the cat to thank for helping you with this case.
She said she had unfinished business in Gotham that she needed help with. I promised to help her if she aided me. Now it's my turn to return the favor.
As always, be wise, sir. Do not fall for her manipulations as you've done in the past.
I was young then, less wise. Pussy whipped by the pussycat. I'm meeting up with her now.
Well, let's go see what Selina is really needing help with. Hopefully, it's nothing too awful.
Did you get what you needed from Dent?
I did, but it's still not the full picture.
You'll figure that out soon. But right now, you need to help me with something.
What is it?
Well, remember the unfinished business I mentioned? My roommate was kidnapped. And I have a hunch Mayor Sharp is behind it, since she's a councilwoman who worked for his office.
Have you tried infiltrating his office building? You clearly know how to sneak your way around.
Don't be coy with me, Bat. If they detect me, they'll link her right to me and my identity will be known. But you have no link to her.
I'll see what I can find, but no promises.
I've heard that from you before.
Well, it's definitely not something that's awful and not some massive criminal screen. Pretty logical too to send me in instead of her so they don't know that she's linked to their roommate. Have to give Selina props. She's definitely not an idiot. She knows what she's doing. And it seems like we just found another Riddler statue on our way to the mayor's office. It's on top of the Prime Video sign. Our grappling hook should be able to get us up there, at least close. There we go, we're just above it. Wow, I wasn't expecting to find another one of these tonight. Well, here's the mayor's office. Let's head inside. It seems like there's just loaded with thugs and criminals inside. That's not a good sign for the mayor. I don't know what this is all about. But then again, who knows who is what? They're all wearing face masks. We don't know who might be a real criminal or who might be controlled by Joker's laughing gas at this point. Why are so many of you guys in here on the bottom floor of the mayor's office and mayor's building? I don't have a good feeling about this. So many delinquent people being down here. I feel like there's something going on that we don't know about yet. Okay, let's go ahead and head upstairs. Let's see what we can find. Hopefully nothing's actually happened. That's not a good sign. The lights have gone out. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to manually climb the rest of the way up. So the lights going out in the building, something definitely is about to happen. We need to hurry up and get to the mayor. Okay, let's go ahead and make this jump, and in the vent we go. Okay, we shouldn't have too much of this ventilation system left. There's ladder. Yep, there's a lot of criminals above us. Hey, let's go ahead and let's get out and let's deal with these guys. I want you guys to take some batarangs to the face here. Maybe that will put you out for a little bit. And it's just a never-ending wave of these guys. You think after so many criminals we've put away, there'd be less and less in Gotham. And it feels like it multiplies each and every year. I think this floor is clear. Let's go ahead and let's head up to this one. Who brought you guys here? Who hired you? Was it Joker? Was it somebody else? Riddler? Penguin? What evil organization is paying you this time to stand around and fight me? Okay, well, at least there seems to be less and less criminals as we continue to go up. That's not a bad sign. It's actually a pretty good sign. Hopefully there won't be too much trouble by the time we get to the top floor and we find the mayor. I think that was the last one on this floor. I think we only have a couple floors left to go. Can't believe the elevator went out of service. We could have just skipped all of these guys and they would have fled after we finished everyone else at the top. It's one of the reasons I prefer not to fight all of the small hand criminals, is they tend to run away after we finished off whatever big boss they're listening to. To the office suite of the CEO and mayor and Mr. Quincy Sharp. Defeat all enemies before advancing. Great. I don't like the look of that door either. I feel like there's probably going to be a security code that we have to look around for. It looks just as secure as when we were looking in the offices of Harvey. Yep, we're going to need a code. Where is... Oh, here, the passcode. 2156. Finally, we found it. I don't know why it's scattered randomly throughout the office, but at least we know what it is. Now we can actually gain access. 2, 1, 5, and 6. Okay, let's head on in. Mayor, Mr. Sharp, what are you out here for?
What are you doing here?
Give it up, Quincy. Where's the missing councilwoman?
I have no idea.
Don't play with me. You've got petty thugs guarding the building. Gotham knows you're corrupt.
People are going missing in this city left and right. First Dent, now the councilwoman. I'd never be involved in a scandal of that nature. I've got an image to protect.
You're not fooling anyone.
We will not discuss this any further. Now fly away like the bat you are.
How long was I out?
2 nights. It was Scarecrow, sir. He bombed the building.
And what about Sharp?
He died in the incident, sir. I'm afraid his knowledge has been rendered meaningless.
Scarecrow is now the priority. I'll go after him.
Must you get back to work so soon? You just came to. Take a bit of rest and then regroup.
Sorry, Alfred, but I can't rest and regroup. If we continue to go like this, everyone will be taking over the city. Old foes keep coming in, people keep going missing. The knowledge of that the mayor had is now gone. We need to talk to Scarecrow. Feel the fear.
The Bat Computer can run a citywide search of Scarecrow's fear toxin.
After you finish your shenanigans, come back to the Batcave, and we'll run that search.
Well, luckily, Alfred, I don't have a shenanigan to run right now, so we're gonna head straight to the Batcave so we can get that analysis as fast as possible.
Got it. 3 results. They appear to be fear toxin bombs. I'll head to each location and terminate each bomb before it's too late.
3 separate bombs in Gotham. That won't destroy the entire city, but that could do an insane amount of damage still. 3 bombs in the city. Luckily, with the penthouse access to the rooftop of Wayne Tower and the glider, we should be able to take these out quite quickly. Seems like we've got our first bomb right here. Let's go ahead and let's disable this thing. There we go. I got bugs defending it. Think that's gonna stop me? Some nasty spiders? You got no clue what's in for you, Scarecrow. A little bit of poison can't stop me. I've spent years developing my body to be anti-poison. We got the second bomb right over here. There we go. Let's go ahead and take this guy out. More spiders, huh? This time we're prepared for it. They're not gonna get me this time. Oh, I'm out of battery rings. Probably should have restocked with Lucius before I went out for these bombs. No matter what, we'll be fine without the battery rings. We can deal without them. They're just a tool. I'm the weapon. The final bomb. Hurry up and disarm it before it goes off.
Alfred, all of the bombs are deactivated.
Good work, sir. But the computer has detected a surplus of the same fear toxin at the arena. You best head over there immediately and see what Scarecrow is cooking up.
Gordon, send all units to evacuate the arena immediately.
On it. There's currently a basketball game going on there, but we'll get them out ASAP.
I can't head into that cave without more batarangs and grappling hooks. I'm gonna have to head back to the Batcave and see Lucius before we move forward. Alright, let's head into the arena. What do we have?
Batman. The Masters of Fear meet again.
Whatever sick plan you're cooking up is about to end, Scarecrow.
You ordered the evacuation of the arena. You foiled my plans. Tens of thousands were about to feel the fear.
You know that was never going to happen, Crane.
The only way out is through fear. That is something you represent. Now I shall give you a taste of your own medicine.
You think you can scare me? Even with your toxin to bring out my natural, most deep-rooted fears. You'll never get through to me that way, Scarecrow. It will never work. And you and your pesky spiders filled with poison, you really think that these things and the rats are gonna be able to stop me? All we gotta do is cut off your supply, and as soon as we do that, you'll have nothing left. Come on, get 2 down. There we go. That's 3, actually. And the last one, and I missed it. Come on. There we go.
Another go-around should do it.
You think this poison stops me? You think it slows me down at all, Scarecrow? It does nothing. I spent years preparing my body for toxics like yours. Even if they're not the exact component, there's so many things I've built my immune system up to. I'm prepared for any type of chemical that you throw my way. Well, I got 2 buttons left. That leaves 1 more. Take that down.
Now that Scarecrow's fear toxin dispenser system is disabled, he's no longer a threat.
Have you picked up a sample of fear toxin? Bring it back to the Batcave for analysis.
Pretty sure I have my own sample if I don't pick one up inside of me. Hey, we've made it back to the Batcave. Let's go ahead and let's throw this into the analysis. Okay, here you go, fear toxin. Start that process. We don't have a whole lot of time, Alfred. If you can speed the process up in any way, go ahead and do it. Well, we have to wait for GCPD to get any new evidence, and we need to wait for Alfred to let us know that the chemical analysis has been finished running, so we probably should check around the city. I see a Riddler statue in that building over there. Are there any more that we can spot from up here? Oh, I see another one under that water tower there. Very, very interesting. So many of them are high up on roofs. Well, let's get this one under the water tower. Then we'll head back to the south part of the city and find the one on top of that other building. Luckily, the Bat Glider makes it super easy easy to actually traverse the city. The only question is, how many of these are there really? He never gave us any information about how many of his trophies we would find, just that there were a ton of them, scattered throughout the city. But really, we can't focus on Riddler right now, not as our main objective. With Joker out there, we've got more concerning things on our plate. We can't deal with Riddler right now. Compared to Joker, he's just a sideshow, a true joke in the criminal underworld. We've made it to the right part of the city. Now, which building had the actual trophy on it? There's GCPD right there, and we were looking a little bit back. I think it's over this way more. Trophy's got to be right around here somewhere. Hold up, that's not a Riddler trophy. What is that? It's just sitting here in the alleyway.
This looks to be some kind of recorded tape. There could be more out there.
Once you do find them, take them back to the audio projector at the Batcave and play them in order. They could reveal intel about something.
Audio log number 7, an unknown audio tape. Well, we'll take that and listen to it the next time we're at the Batcave. But number 7? So there's at minimum 6 more that we have to find. But that doesn't exclude the possibility of there being more out there as well. There we go, Riddler's trophy. I think this is, what, number 5? I don't know. It doesn't seem like we found very many of them, which isn't a good sign. It worries me. If it takes us too long to find him, he might get bored with his little game. And if he gets bored with his game, he can almost be as dangerous as Scarecrow. Let's check out this construction site and this dock over here. 2 high priority areas for criminal activity. It's been a while since we've done a thorough search in this part of the city. So let's see if we can search around and find anything that might be lurking about around here. So many people move in and out of construction zones. You never know what you might find. And there's just another Riddler trophy in here as well. Well, that definitely means it was time for him to be here. And with all these thugs running around, something's definitely up. There might be a gang hideout nearby with all these people trying to defend a construction site. It's more than just a stash. Well, that's definitely one interesting spot for your trophy, Riddler. Think we wouldn't notice it upside down? Is that what you're playing? That doesn't make much sense. But then again, he's always teasing us about us being Batman and our skills as a detective. What is that? Speaking of skills, this looks like another exploitable barrier. A temporary entrance like we saw before with that gang hideout. That would make sense with all these thugs running around where these guys would be defending. What do you guys got down there? What secret stash do you have today? Or do you have another letter down there for me to discover? Huh? What do you think? Get out of here, thug. Yeah, definitely another gang hideout. You guys just sit down here all night and all day in this hot box under the city. It's a one-way in, one-way out situation, and you're just always crowded down. You can't live very good lives as criminals in this city. The letter T. T-N-A. Still, between so many languages and 26 basic English letters in the alphabet alone, there's no way we can figure out with only 2 letters what this stands for. We're gonna have to search and find even more gang hideouts before we get a clue to what it means. Well, next to the constructions, that dock we wanted to check out, seems we probably have another murder victim. Got another trail of blood here. Where is this gonna take us? Coming all the way down. Geesh, it's such a public area. The last one was in a burnt highway in the forest. This is in the middle of the docks. Who could have hit it here?
A dock worker, dead, brutally murdered.
Whoever committed that heinous action will surely rot in hell, sir.
That's 2 victims down. 2 completely separate victims. Both blue-collar workers, but on completely opposite sides of the city, no less. Similar motives. Similar trail and evidence left behind as well. There's no way this isn't the same guy. Just as before though, no evidence of who he is left behind. Well, we better finish checking this dock and the surrounding area. We've found so much criminal activity around here. I highly doubt that that's all of it. There's gotta be something else around here as well. Parking lot next to a flower garden. Somewhere beautiful in the city of darkness of Gotham. However, somewhere I feel like most people probably don't pay much attention either. And was I right? Not exactly criminal activity, but another Riddler trophy. And where there's a Riddler trophy, there often lurks senses of criminal absence. So I bet there's at least something else around here. The number of drug deals gone down on this dock, I thought there might be something, but is this another audio file? Audio file number 1. So at least we found the number 1 audio file. I'm glad I decided to check this out. In the olden days, this was a classic drug trading spot. It's been a pretty long night. The suit's pretty torn up. We could use some improvements and upgrades, and I'm pretty sure that chemical analysis should be finished by now, if not close.
Welcome back, sir.
It's good to be back, Alfred. Found some interesting evidence out there. Some audio logs, another gang hideout with another single letter. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to Lucius real quick and then listen to those audio logs, Alfred.
Have you garnered enough tin to craft some upgrades?
I have indeed, Lucius. I have indeed. I think our legs take the bare brunt of the forces, obviously. So let's go ahead and let's get some better armor equipment on these legs here. Make sure we're pretty tough. Seems to be some better marksmen out there in Gotham nowadays instead of just some petty thugs. So let's go ahead and let's make sure our helmet's pretty reinforced too. Can't be taking a side headshot or anything. That would be a horrible way to be put down. I don't want to make the chest too bulky and slow, so let's add a little bit of light extra layer of Kevlar to protect us. Of course, we're gonna have to pick up some more battering rings as well. I've seen more and more thug hideouts. We probably should get more explosives for the wall destruction, so you never know how many of these we might need. And grappling hooks, one thing we can absolutely never have too many of. Thank you, Lucius. This will do me well on my next scout. But before I go back out there, we need to listen to these audio logs and see what they truly have to say. So audio log number 1. Let's see what this one has to say, the very start of it all.
Audio log number 01. It's a new year. New me. I will not kill. I will not be anyone I'm not. But then that means I must kill since that is who I am. No, it can't be. But it will be. Will it be?
Sounds like someone questioning his own personality, his own source of drive. Knowing what's right and what's wrong, but then questioning whether he should be doing it, because that's what he wants to do, that's who he is. Let's check out audio log 7. Maybe it will give us some more details about this questionable personality split.
Audio log number 07. We've reached the unofficial end of summer. No more wearing white. I don't know about that, but I no longer see white. I only see red, a color of my victim's blood.
Well, clearly it seems that he gave in to his murderous intention. End of summer, only seeing red. Clearly some obvious cues about murdering and not really caring who the victims are. Proud to be a murderer. But there seems to be an underlying tone of something else. The 2 audio logs isn't enough to give us enough information about who this guy is. It seems that the chemical analysis isn't complete yet. So let's go check up with GCPD and maybe they have some more information for us that we can take a lead on.
Running with scissors.
So, I'm assuming you didn't get anything out of Sharp before he died?
He wouldn't talk.
I figured. Hard to rely on you to get anything done. So I did some digging after the office was bombed, and I found a torn document from Carmine Falcone.
The mob boss, head of the Falcone crime family.
Confirmed Sharp was in business with him. Now, I fear Falcone's got something to do with my roommate going missing.
Falcone is always doing business at the docks, where his mobsters collect the illegal shipments coming in. I'll check there.
With Selena's missing roommate as a key to Falcone, and the fact that he was in business with the mayor, he might be the best place to get any information we could use. Known for running criminal underworlds outside of the docks, let's check out his operation and see if we can get any answers. Now let's see what we're working with over here. Don't know how many guys he's got. Well, that's a lot of thugs. Let's make sure we take out their ranged guys first, and then we can deal with the rest of them later. Good thing we restocked on battle rings and grappling hooks, otherwise we'd be in some deep trouble. We can start with clearing off the ship first, and that way we can work around our docks after we get down. Right now we have the advantage if we keep our distance, even if we are better in hand-to-hand combat. We can only do so much against so many people at once. I think this clears out most of the guys with ranged weapons. Let's jump down and take some of them out. Get off the boat. Take care of you in the water. One-on-one, you guys don't deal nothing to me. Anybody left? Well, we got one left on this dock. Whew! Think you can outrange me? My battle rings are faster than your trigger. Shouldn't make sense, but when you're a bad shot, that's just how it is. Let's take care of the ones that have fallen in the water. Thought they could escape me this way. That's not how it works. You don't escape the Batman. I am the Knight. I believe this is the last one in the water that we need to deal with. There we go. Now we can confront Falcone inside the ship. Falcone, let's have a conversation, why don't we?
Batman?
Give it up, Falcone. There's nowhere to run this time.
Running is more dangerous when you do so with scissors, and I've got scissors all over this city.
What games are you playing, Carmine?
I'm not a dumb man. I know why you're here. You came running to shop after that went missing. The world won't care if one little goes missing.
Where is she?
The reality is we got an operation running, me and Sharp. That is, before Sharp's time came to an end. That's secret business the city can't know about. She interfered with business, and no one interferes with business.
You didn't answer my question. Where is she?
Don't worry, she's still alive. Ship came in earlier, on her way to Mexico. Hasta la vista.
You're of no use to society. The cops will have you in lockup soon.
And then I'll be released the same night. You don't understand the pull I've got around here. This city, the cops, everyone's corrupt. Even Thomas Wayne, the city's hero decades ago. We was in business together, then he refuses a deal of mine and I have him ended. No one blinks an eye. I've got everyone wrapped around my finger.
You killed Thomas Wayne?
Here's what it is. Nothing personal, as I've already stated, just business.
Selena, it's done.
What did you find?
Falcone, your roommate's alive, but in danger. He claims she's on a slave ship bound for Mexico.
That son of a bitch. He must have had her taken because she worked for Sharp's office and was trying to expose the corruption he and Falcone had. He deemed her a risk. Tell me you didn't kill him. I want to do the honors myself.
He got away. I was blindsided. He boarded a boat heading south.
Then he's probably on his way to Mexico, too. It's time for me to leave Gotham. I'll track her down and save her. Then I'll gouge Falcone's eyes out of his sockets.
Whatever you do with him is up to you. Do what you need to do. Be safe, Selena.
So long, Batman. For now.
Falcone had my father murdered. I can't believe it. Thomas Wayne, entwined with Falcone decades ago? What kind of deal could they have possibly had? Especially what could have fallen through that caused him to murder my father. Questions for another time. Right now, it's irrelevant to the situation. Gotham has more important needs. I can't believe it's taken so long for that chemical analysis. But at least we know we won't have to deal with Selena robbing anything or anywhere while we're gone for now. She's heading out of town, so she shouldn't be an issue. What seems to be over here? I think we have another gang hideout for us to take down. Let's go ahead and get this finished with. Can you guys tell me how many of your hideouts there are so I don't have to keep guessing? Do you have one for each letter of the alphabet or just to spell out whatever word or phrase you're trying to say? No, you're gonna stay quiet the entire time? Fine. I'll just pummel you into submission and you can take care of the questions at GCPD. I'm sure Gordon will find a way to get the answers out of some of you. Let's see, there should be a letter in here somewhere. They always have one guarded. Ah, here it is. The letter L. L-T-A. Still no closer to being able to figure it out. No closer to having any idea what that could possibly mean. God, I hadn't even realized we were where we were. It's been nearly 20 years since that night. At least now we know Falcone was the reason died that night. Well, if there's a gang hideout nearby, we should probably take a look around to see if there's any other hideouts or activities going on. Who knows what we might find around here. We might find a drug stash, or apparently a blood trail. Is it coming from out here? No, it seems to lead back this way. The pool is moving in this direction into the alleyway. It's on the other side of this garage door.
It appears this man was murdered inside this garage, then left to rot.
The entity who committed this terrible murder has certainly made their mark.
That's 3 down, all within the same way. Completely different parts of the city. But the scene left a bloody trail to the body, hidden away, just like the other two. It can't be a coincidence. We need to keep searching and scouring the city. We need more of those payphones if anything to go off. Maybe we should get a higher vantage point. Once again, another Riddler statue. At this point, I think I should just check every ceiling top in Gotham. They seem to be everywhere. At least it's another one found. So close to GCPD and no one ever noticed. We've got another payphone going off. But the question is, where is it? I don't know where this payphone could be. Finally found this payphone. What do you have to say now?
I fed one of them the tea, but they didn't seem to like it. They had a, let's just say, negative reaction to it.
One of who?
The test subjects, of course. I don't know how it could have happened. I have been aiming to perfect the tea recipe for years. Their insides just completely burned.
You killed them.
It was necessary to perfect the tea recipe. I will have to get Alice to start brewing a new batch of tea. It should be done in about 66 minutes.
66 minutes is just over an hour. That's not a very long time. If we're gonna try to figure this out, we either need to get more phone calls or figure out what he's doing and where he is based off the information we have. And we don't have a lot. I think our best plan of motion is we need to go around, we need to find the rest of these payphones, and hopefully if we can get enough information to search him down for any more victims and apparently die by burning from the inside from whatever he's forcing them to consume. Seems we found ourselves another payphone here.
Hey, you're just in time. The new tea is about to be finished.
Whoever you are, you're killing innocent civilians. You will be brought to justice.
By who? By you? Or by this corrupt justice system, which has failed the city time and time again, allowing scum like me to reign free?
Who is Alice?
How dare you let her name come out of your mouth? She is too good for you.
You're sick. Count down the time until you'll be found.
Perhaps that's just what I want.
That seems to be exactly what he wants. Giving us clues and details, but not enough to truly just tell us where he is. Almost seems excited about the prospect of being known of what he's doing. Aware that what he's doing is wrong. Yet, he continues to do it anyways, as if he's proving a point or sending out some message. It took too long to find that phone. It's problematic. We have to be in the area for the right phone for him to be able to call us, and then he has to choose to call us at that time. He can wait as long as he wants for the victims to be as dead as he wants before he calls us. I thought we'd check out that burnt highway again, see if we get any more details from that murder victim. Seems that there's another payphone out here ringing. I'm not one to believe in luck or coincidences, but I'm not gonna complain. We need all the information about this guy we can get. We've gotta find this payphone as fast as we can. Who the hell puts a payphone in the middle of an alleyway? It's like the worst spot. It's so out of the way, it's so useless. Let's see what he has to say though.
Unless we have our special someone on the phone. You know, it's such an honor to be talking directly to the bat.
Give it up. I'm getting closer to finding you and putting an end to your games.
But I have great news. I've perfected the tea recipe. Alice's original recipe. If you want to try it, Batman, I can offer you a free sample.
Tell me where you are and I'll consider it.
Very funny. It's not like I'd ever tell you where I am. You'll have to figure it out. You know what the final ingredient of the tea was? 100 grams of arsenic.
100 grams. 3 numbers over the course of the calls. 308, 66, 100.
Those sound awfully like coordinates, sir. It would be best if you follow them.
Coordinates to where he is. That makes sense. The numbers don't relate to anything else, and 3 sets of numbers are perfect for coordinates. He was busy showing off, telling us where he was the entire time without us ever really knowing that was his plan. But that's his mistake.
You found me. I didn't think it would take you this long.
What is all of this?
It's me perfecting my tea recipe.
Your tea is just poison. You're killing people.
Killing? You're mistaken. Alice's tea would never kill. I'm just sending them to another realm.
You're a psychopath. Have fun in a padded cell forever.
Before you take me, can I at least take some tea with me? I guess not. Don't worry, Alice. I'll make my way out of here eventually.
You're never getting out of here, Mad Hatter. Don't get any crazy ideas.
Learning to adapt.
Excuse me, sir, but it appears something is weighing on you dearly. I can tell.
It's Falcone. I stopped him at the docks. He claims he killed my father.
They were in business for quite some time, but Falcone was too powerful to stop, and any accusations against him that would rise would quickly be squandered.
He doesn't know my identity. He just mentioned it as a flex.
We don't know for sure if he is telling the truth. However, I wouldn't put it past that bloody tosser. I am dearly sorry, Bruce.
I was so blindsided by his words. I let him get away. He boarded a boat bound for Mexico. Selena's going after him as we speak.
Perhaps she will handle him and make him pay for his actions in a way that you wouldn't.
Why do my enemies take those closest to me? The Joker killing Robin. Falcone killing my father.
It's a risky field you're in, but as a hero, as Gotham's protector, you must learn to adapt.
You're right, Alfred. Thank you. You're all I have.
You have more than you think. In regards to foiling Joker's plot, the analysis of the fear toxin compounds are complete. It appears the toxin is derived from a chemical emitted from a rare species of plants. It could also be a similar compound to what the Joker's laughing gas is made of, allowing for reverse engineering into an antidote with the proper technology.
Plants? Poison Ivy's behind this. She's still at the museum greenhouse.
Then your best bet is to head there, sir.
Of course, Poison Ivy always seems to get looped into the criminal organizations in this city. Never seems to fail her not to pass up on that. She's not truly evil, but she's not good either. Either way, right now, she's just an objective in our way, and we need to take her down. No, I don't, Joker, but they don't scare me in either way. I'll take them down just like I'm taking down every other criminal underling you've had. Just because you think you got some fancy new bodyguards and minions you can control, doesn't mean you're gonna scare me into submission, Joker. And we both know that's the last thing you want. You're just trying to make the game more interesting, aren't you? Because in reality, that's all this is to you, Joker. Some game. And that's the worst thing about you. You don't care that there's lives at stake. Others, they choose to ignore it. You don't know the difference. Come here, buddy. You're the last thug of the Jokers here left. You can't take me on your own. Alright, so she's in the basement in here somewhere. The question is, how do we access it again? Puzzle failed. Artifacts must be in order from oldest to newest. Reset initiated. Alright, so we've got to find the oldest ones. 2000 BC. 1280. That's two of them. Is the last one this one or this one? This one's listed as a 500 AD. So do we start with this one here? 1280 is definitely after 500 AD, so I'm pretty sure the dirt-looking trophy back here is next. There we go. Let's flip that one. Apparently I'm wrong and I've forgotten my own history. Or I don't understand timelines. Oh, I see. There's a fourth display switch we have to click in 1000 BC. That makes a lot more sense now. So it goes Sphinx, then I would assume up next would be the Spartans. Then we move on to the Tungli ancient sculptor, whatever that is. And now we finish off with Moai, the monolithic figure. And that opens up our passageway to Poison Ivy. Let's go ahead and let's go see what she's got to say for herself. We've got a ladder up. This is where we need to be.
What do you want?
It's Joker. He's planning on destroying Gotham with laughing gas. Your plants use the same chemical as the gas.
You will not hurt them! You will not hurt us! Get out of my domain!
It looks like we're doing this the hard way.
You really had to make things more difficult, Ivy. Did it really have to go this far? We all know that all you want to do is protect the green. We're not here to hurt the plants. We just need them to be able to figure out a chemical formula. Things don't have to be like this. You don't have to make things this difficult. I get that you don't trust me, but trust me, it will be better in the end if you do. But it might not seem like it now, but all we're trying to do is help. Oh, we're gonna have to go around one more time. Okay, we're gonna have to clear out the guards. There's too many thugs now to go ahead and just ignore them. No matter how many I take out, though, they do seem to have endless thugs and gangsters on their payroll to take the place of everyone I put down and put in jail. But you get them all. You start pulling them from outside of Gotham City. Can't be that many criminals left here. At least not the ones I haven't locked away. And the last one to take down you, Ivy. Here we go.
I'm not here to hurt you, but what I do need are answers.
Why should I help you?
If you don't, Joker's gas will take over and destroy you, and your precious plants.
You can't let that happen.
Where do your plants get their power?
Energy emitted from the Lazarus pit located underground below this place.
That's all I need from you. That wasn't so hard, was it?
Promise you'll take down Joker. My plants are my life. If they go, I go.
I'll do what I can. Stay out of trouble, Pamela.
She really had to make that more difficult than it needed to be. But now we understand the fact that her plants get their power from the Lazarus pit. And that is not a good sign. The pit that prevents death, heals all heals from the souls of the others. It is not something you want to mess around with. Infinite life!
Ivy revealed that her plants get their power from the Lazarus pit, located under the museum.
Perhaps the chemical they produce are linked to the Lazarus pit. You should try to get down there and obtain a sample of the pit liquid.
I'd imagine Talia wouldn't be too happy about that.
Then perhaps it's time to pay her a visit. Come back to the Batcave and we'll run a search on the Bat computer for the most viable way down.
Alpha's right. That computer's gonna be the quickest way to track down the best location to head down into the Lazarus pit for. Talia's not gonna like it, but there is no other choice. We'll deal with the consequences as they come.
Alright. The computer spit out a map of Gotham sewers. It looks like the most viable entrance to reach the Lazarus Pit is the manhole cover on 10th and Yestermorrow.
Then your best bet is to head there now, sir. Let's hope you don't encounter any rabid crocodiles this time around.
Real funny, Alfred. Rabid crocodiles. We both know there's a good chance Killer Croc will be down there. Well, here's the best sewer entrance. Let's head down and maybe we'll be lucky and we won't have to deal with Mr. Croc today. Seems like avoiding Killer Croc isn't gonna be possible. He's somewhere down here for now. We're just gonna have to hope we can avoid him. Sewers are almost like a labyrinth within themselves. It can be really difficult for us to find what we're looking for. But this wall, however, definitely looks suspicious. Let's see if there's anything to it. We've got more sewers this way. I feel like we should probably stick to any non-broken path. It's gonna give the least amount of chances for Killer Croc to attack us. And another explodable wall. Let's go ahead and let's get through this one. It seems to lead from where we just came from. Let's avoid that. It looks like we have another way down. Is this what we're looking for? What was that? Repeat the sequence? Find a way to unlock the chamber. I don't know if I saw that sequence very well. Okay, first of all, let's find what we're looking for. I don't think cyan's first. Think purple, then yellow. It's not green or cyan, so we've confirmed that it's either purple or yellow first. That's good to know. It's not yellow. Perfect. Here's the purple switch. Nice. Okay, I believe we have to head all the way back so we can get a hold of yellow. I only don't know if it's cyan or green yet. I feel like it's going to be cyan, then green. Okay, yellow. Yes, we're right. Okay, cyan's right here. Let's go ahead and test it. Yes, there we go. And then now all we have to do is activate the green one. Here's green. Yep, that is the opening.
You have returned, Bruce.
Still guarding your precious pit of infinite life.
The Lazarus Pit failed to save my father. What makes you think it will save Gotham?
It's our only hope, Talia.
My father trained you, instilled in you the values of an assassin, yet you betrayed him.
He betrayed humanity. Betrayed me. I did not kill him, but I did what I had to do.
And what about the romance we had?
If I don't stop Joker, there will be nothing left. I need a sample of the Lazarus Pit liquid to create an antidote to counter his laughing gas.
Not gonna happen. If you want it, come and get it.
So you hired Killer Croc. No wonder you were down here in the sewers. Well, Croc, it's not gonna be that easy of a battle for you. I can tell you that right now. Just because you think you've gotten a bit stronger, there's still no way you can take me out, Croc.
You hired Croc to guard your valuables?
Hired might not be the correct word.
Talia, you once trusted me. You know I only serve to do what's right. I need this sample.
Fine. Until Joker is stopped, you may not return. But after that, I wouldn't be opposed to you stopping by again.
I'll consider it.
Thank you, Talia. Trust me, you won't regret this. Let's get out of these sewers right now. There's no need to stick down here any longer. It's not exactly pleasant in the first place. With the Lazarus Pit sample in hand, we can head back to the Batcave and start getting this analyzed as quick as possible. Hopefully this will give us a reverse serum to Joker's laughing gas. Let's go ahead and let's put this in the analyzer this time.
Albert, begin the analysis of the pit liquid sample immediately.
Will do, sir.
Based on how long it took for us to get the previous chemical analyzed, it's gonna be some time before the Lazarus Pit is actually finished. So I think we should head back to GCPD, see if there's anything else they need to follow us up on.
Beyond repair.
As usual, the analysis of the pit liquid will take some time. Perhaps you should find Two-Face in the meantime and inquire about the antidote he was taking.
Will do, Alfred. Gordon, any updates on Dent's whereabouts?
After your battle with him at Gotham General, he was transferred to a special cell in Blackgate.
I'll head there now.
Blackgate Prison is one of the toughest prisons in the entirety of Gotham. Almost as secure as Bel Rev, only holds slightly less insane criminals.
Batman, thank goodness you're here.
What's the problem?
Someone triggered the emergency cell release. We got inmates running rampant all over this hellhole.
I'll take care of it.
Seems that Blackgate Prison's having much more trouble than just having a psychopathic lawyer Harvey Dent in their lockup. Something else seems to be going on here. How did all the prisoners get out? Are they ganging up on the guards? We gotta take them out. Get off of him. That's an innocent man just trying to live his life. You deal with anyone, you deal with me. I am the Bat. One by one, you guys will go down. You think you could take over this prison? Just because you escaped doesn't mean you have any authority. Trust me, it means nothing. You'll all be back in your cells in no time. We've got to find a way to lock these prisoners back up. But first, we've got to make sure we get them all out of here. Let's put them down, knock them out first, get off the guards. They're all in trouble. Trying to take over this cell like it's this prison like it's absolutely nothing, and we can't allow it. What does this seem to be? Lever. Interesting. We might need that. I think that's most of the guards. What is this blue wire here? This leads from up here. It leads to under the staircase. That's very interesting. Where does this go? Into the ventilation system? Where does this ventilation system take us? This is interesting. Made it to the top of here. It seems to be the exit in the end of the ventilation. Oh, there we go. Find and place 2 levers on control panels. We've got one of them. So we've got to find the second fail-safe control panel lever. Question is, where is it? This other lever has got to be around here somewhere. Maybe, yeah, it's hidden in one of the cells. There we go. Now we just place this bad boy, activate it. The cell's locked up. We can clear out the rest of everyone and actually find Dent in this mess of a criminal place. All these criminals got out, but they were on the other side of this wall. That's fine. The Bat will put them in their place. Just like I always have to. I guess they thought hiding in the basketball court was a smart plan. Not really. Is this you, Miss Quinzel?
What are you doing here?
Please back away from the patient.
I need to speak with him, Doctor. Have you been monitoring him?
I have. The chemicals he put into himself at the hospital from those machines, they seem to be doing the opposite effect. Eating away at his nervous system and making him less stable. His condition is deteriorating as we speak.
It wasn't my fault. I was set up, sabotaged.
I need permission to speak with him alone for a few minutes.
Granted, I have to go anyway. I specialize in treating insane patients, and my next patient is probably the most insane of them all.
Dent, you heard the doctor. What you've been doing is no good.
All because of the Joker. That clown needs to die.
I'll get to him. But first, you need to tell me about the antidote you were taking.
They were pumping chemicals into me. I was sure it was an antidote, but I was lied to. The Joker's men infiltrated the hospital and replaced the antidote with Scarecrow's fear toxin.
So that's what the machines at the hospital were pumping into you.
Yes. Now I'm beyond repair.
Scarecrow is taken care of. Who created the machines?
The machines. A scientist and former head doctor at Gotham General, Victor Freeze.
Victor Freeze. Thank you, Dent. You've given me what I need. I wish you a safe recovery.
Just end Joker. For me. For Gotham.
Alfred, Dent revealed that Mr. Freeze created the machines he was hooked up to.
That's a good lead, sir. Perhaps he can help create an antidote to counter the laughing gas.
He's the only one who could, but he's gone dark to try and make a cure for his wife.
Nothing we can't trace. I'll run a search, sir.
We just finished up with Mr. Dent, and yet I think we found ourselves another murder victim here in the alleyway. Similar to the previous one we found, but not quite the same. They're all set up with a blood trail, but once again, it's in a completely different location from all the other ones.
Alfred, I discovered a dead cop in a garage.
A police officer. That is disgraceful, sir. You must get to the conclusion of these crimes.
Each and every murder victim was a blue-collar worker. Someone, most likely, someone would come in contact with when trying to escape almost any mental or prison-type facilities. While it narrows down the list, we are in Gotham. It doesn't narrow it down by much.
Good news, sir. The analysis of the Lazarus Pit liquid sample is complete. It contains a scientific compound which acts as a direct counter to the fear toxin and therefore the laughing gas.
Very good.
Therefore, it can be engineered into an antidote which can be mass-produced and can counter the effects of Joker's gas.
We'll need Freeze's help to do that.
Precisely. The Bat computer identified 4 receivers across the city that Freeze covered in ice to prevent their signals from being tracked. If you melt that ice, the receivers will work as intended.
And we'll be led right to Freeze. Good work, Alfred. I'll head out now.
If we defrost these antennas, we should be able to track Mr. Freeze. Hopefully, he will be able to help us craft an antidote to the Joker's fear toxin, or the laughing gas fear toxin. Either way, it's very bad news, and we need to get it stopped right away. These explosives should thaw it out and open it up. It seems like Mr. Freeze has got some people in the background guarding this place in case it gets attacked. Luckily, they're not going to be enough to help defend against me. Gotta get moving over to the second beacon. We've got 3 of these we've got to take out, and then we've got to head out back to the Batcave. There we go. Number 2, and number 3 is not very far away. Go ahead and activate this. Take down these criminals. There we go. Can you just take yourself out, bud? And nice. Woo! Knocked me off the building there. That was close. Well, I can't just leave these guys sitting here overall all night. They are on a pretty dangerous rooftop. You know, they could hurt themselves if I just leave them up here. We'll let the GCPD take care of them. And this coming up should be the last antenna we need. Let's see if we can get a batarang up there. Not a bad shot. Let's go ahead and glide down to this building. Last one for us to take care of. And the
Alfred,
antenna is
the
gone.
receivers are cleared of ice.
I see that. The Bat computer is picking up on their signals, and it's leading to a lab at 16th Street.
Freeze must be there. It's time to pay Victor a visit.
Seems Alfred's got everything covered. Let's go see Mr. Freeze.
Nora, my precious wife, I will make a cure for you in due time.
Victor.
Batman, we meet again. What do you want?
Joker is making a laughing gas to destroy the city. Gotham's only hope is to engineer an antidote to counter the gas, and we have the compounds to do it.
Leave me out of this! Leave us out of this!
You're the only answer, Freeze.
If I get involved, the Joker will be led right to me, right to Nora. That will not happen.
I don't want to have to do this the hard way, Freeze.
If you will not leave us be, then you're in the way. I must take you out.
Didn't have to be like this, Freeze. You know your henchmen can't take care of me. You know they can't stop me. Do you really want to do this the hard way? We can find a way to protect Nora. Between me and the GCPD and you, there's no way we can't protect her. But if you don't do this with cooperation, there's nothing that we can do to keep her safe. And that is when the Joker will get to her. Because whether you like it or not, Freeze, if the Joker finds out you have any indication that you could help at all, whether you do or don't, he's still gonna come after you. That alone should be all the motivation you need to help me defeat Joker's venom. Making an antidote for the laughing gas.
Repeat that process.
No matter how many henchmen you hire, Freeze, no matter how many goons you send in my way, it's never gonna be enough. This is it, Freeze. This is gonna be your last chance. You better decide now what your fate's gonna be. Are you gonna help willingly, or am I gonna force you? Well, Freeze, it seems you've made up your mind. There's no choice left for you now.
I didn't want to have to do this, Freeze. Developing this antidote is paramount to Gotham's survival. Otherwise, we'll all become Jokers.
And why me?
You're the only mind capable of creating such a solution, and you have the proper machines to do it. And if you do this, I will help fast-track a cure for Nora.
She is the end goal. Give me the source material, and I'll engineer it. Then leave me be.
The key compound is that which is found in the Lazarus Pit liquid, which acts as a direct counter to the laughing gas. I'll have the sample shipped to you immediately.
While you are helping us, Freeze, keeping me at a distance is only weakening your chances of protecting Nora. I hope you know what you're doing.
How's the Bat been handling his escapades?
Hanging in there. What happened?
I tracked down my roommate in Falcone to Mexico, where I found her suffocated inside of a crate.
I'm sorry, Selena.
So, I tracked down that son of a bitch Falcone, and made him pay.
You killed him.
I did what I had to do.
You know killing isn't the right thing to do. But Falcone did a lot of things that warranted it.
He had it coming. Even you could see it. Anyways, I'm leaving Mexico, but I'm not coming back to Gotham. At least anytime soon. I figured I'd let you know.
Just stay safe, Selena. You know where to reach me if anything.
Do I?
Well, while Freeze works on his antidote, we have other things we need to solve. The mysterious murder going around, we can't find all the blood trail and bodies. No clues to these endless victims that seem to appear. The gang hideouts we still need to stop, so I think we need to focus on those until Freeze decides to contact us with a solution. You know, we haven't actually taken a sweep in the subways. There's plenty of things that could be hidden down here. Between the actual rails themselves for the subway cars, and then on top of that, all the dark places on the stops they have. Each passenger transport station stop could be a completely new stash house. We're gonna have to take a look around down here. Seems that we've already found something and we're only just getting started. I probably should start checking these sooner. Subways were always a good idea for criminal activity. There was always just so much on top, we always ignored it. A gang hideout. Obvious place to have it. Underground, out of the way. And no public transport worker would notice a little bit of a shift in the color of the wall. Me? Absolutely. It's never gonna get past my eye. You guys just want to tell me what letter your little paper that you're protecting gives away? Or are you just gonna go ahead and sit here and get beaten to a pulp? They always take the hard road. Oh well. Maybe one criminal in this city will learn one day. Today we got the letter E. There's still not enough information to really go on with that. We got to keep looking for more of these gang hideouts. But we found one in the subway. Maybe we'll find more. Another gang hideout. Well, let's see what letter we get. I don't know what the goal or purpose of these hidden letters are, but I guess we'll figure that out once we figure out what they spell out. It's gonna be the only way we're gonna get down to the bottom of this mystery. So the more gang hideouts we find, the more information we'll have. So we have an A, L, E, N, and T in total for all of our letters now. Still complete nonsense. What do we have here? Yet another hideout here underground. Well, let's go ahead and take that out. Don't know if I really needed the double explosives there. Are you the lone survivor of this gang hideout? That's definitely a strange one for sure. I mean, either way, we got our letter S. S-A, sail, lean, slate. Still, we need more information to figure out what's going on. Is this yet another underground hideout? Well, let's blast. No, it's not. It's another body.
An inmate's corpse stashed in a tiny ventilation room in the subway tunnels.
The murderer must have gone through great lengths to hide that body from the public eye.
There's a knife full of blood on the floor next to the victim. Perhaps we can trace it.
Very well, sir. Bring the knife to the examine room. The Bat computer will run a search.
The first real clue we've had to any of these murders. I can't believe it. Well, I need to get back to the Bat computer as fast as possible, but I'm not done with these subways. I want to clear them out as much as possible before we head back to the Bat cave. While not a gang hideout or a body, it is a Riddler trophy, so I'm definitely glad we found that. We've seemed to have a lot down here. We definitely need to keep checking these subways out. I probably let go too long without inspecting down here, and they've realized that the Batman hasn't checked the subways. We'll correct that mistake. Well, let's hope this is a gang hideout and not another body. That'd be a much better result at this point. Yep, it looks like it is. Well, let's take these guys out. How many of you guys are there? How many stupid letters do you guys have? What is this we're trying to spell out in reality? I mean, we're getting closer. We've got some ideas here, but there's been no clear answer so far. So I'd really like to just go ahead if you could tell me. No? Fine. V. Well, that is a completely sidewinder throw for our letters. What in the world? Well, that's 7 letters so far. So, I mean, we're pretty close to getting halfway through the alphabet, and we still don't have any idea what we're spelling because we don't know the limit. We don't know how many letters there are. Another hidden explosible wall or explodable wall, and it's not a hideout this time. What do we have? We have audio log number 9. So we finally found another audio log. That definitely means I have to stay in the subway even more. If we found an audio log along with the gang hideouts and that last murder victim, we definitely have more to search down here. But I feel like we're starting to come to the end of it. We searched quite a lot of the subways so far, so we shouldn't have too much left to do. Let's see, is this one gonna be a gang hideout or an audio log? I can only do 5 more of these. That's all I have left for explosives. It looks like an audio log. Yeah, number 8. So we have 1, 7, 8, and 9. 9's the highest one we've seen so far. If that's the highest one that goes, we need at least 6 more audio logs. Outfit, I've returned with the bloody knife. We found a lot of things down in the subway. It's something we should probably check out more. Well, let's get this knife over into the analyzer. We can't waste any time. So let's toss this bad boy in.
Analysis is done, sir. The blood on the knife returned 2 matches. One was for the victim. They appear to have had a rare disease called ligmatitis.
But that wasn't the cause of death. They were murdered.
Precisely. The other match returned a name, Victor Zsasz.
Victor Zsasz. He was a known serial killer in Bloodhaven who escaped. All 5 of the victims appeared to have lines etched into them by a knife. That was Zaz's trademark.
Then it is confirmed to be him. He has made his presence known in Gotham.
Did the computer return a location?
It did, sir. The firehouse nearby the GCPD headquarters.
Zsasz might be there. There's no time to waste.
GCFD, the fire department for Gotham City. Zsasz should be in here somewhere.
You're caught, Zsasz.
Exactly what I wanted. Even you, the world's greatest detective, could not solve the mystery in time.
You'll be in a padded cell forever, Zsasz. You've shown the world no mercy.
As I shouldn't. These victims were imperfect, all suffering from a rare blood disease that I myself suffer with. As a result, I am imperfect.
You're sick, both literally and figuratively. You're coming with me.
Don't you worry, Batman. The world will always be imperfect. My escape will be inevitable.
Your life sentence in here is inevitable, Zsasz. Accept that. At least that string of murders is finally over. Zsasz coming all the way from Bloodhaven to make his mark in Gotham of all things. At least he's put away behind bars now. But what got me thinking down in the subway, I want to check out for more audio logs. They seem to be scoured randomly around the city. So I bet if we just look through the right alleyways and whatnot, we'll probably come across a few of them. And who knows, looking around might lead us to some more gang hideouts as well. If we could wrap that up, that'd be real nice. The park would be not a bad spot to hide something like the audio logs we've seen. We've seen them above ground, in alleyways, under the subway. It also wouldn't be a bad spot for a gang hideout. It's off. You could hide it behind some bushes or maybe behind some bathrooms or something. I don't see anything in the park itself. Ah, I see it. It's down here. But these are... How did they replace these walls to get in and out? Is my real question. Is there a secondary entrance that's hidden even more? Either way, let's just go ahead and take them out and let's figure out what letters these guys are hiding behind their little protection of thugs and goons. Can't wait to figure out what it spells out so we actually know why they're protecting this. And our letter today is another T. Definitely an interesting letter. We've got a duplicate now. Everything else has been a single letter. That is a good sign though. That means that we're not just going to get every single letter of the alphabet, but that means we're trying to spell something specific out. Let's check these alleyways for these next couple streets. Oh, the closes off here. Here we go. It opens up back here though. Any hidden audio logs? Any suspicious gang activity going on back here? We got some thugs running around looking to steal some purses, I think. Snatching thieves. What are you doing up here, thug? Huh? Think you showed me something they weren't expecting me to find as easily. I don't think I ever would have looked here. Audio log number 2. Still not higher than 9, so as far as we know, we're on track to get them all. As far as we know, there's not more than 9, which is probably the best thing that we could be for us. We're gonna get every single audio log, and then we'll head back to the Batcave, and then see what they all come and say together. See if we can figure out what's really going on with these mysterious audio files. Well, we've actually got all the audio logs finally. That took a little longer than I expected, and we found a 10th log that marks it as the final log. So let's listen to number 10 and see if we can get the gist without having to listen to all other 7 of them in order, because I don't think we're gonna get direct information.
Audio log number 10. The snow has fallen, though I can't see it from this cell. I can hear the sleigh bells jingling. But this holiday reminds me of the reason I'm here in the first place. The courthouse basement needs some fine-tuning. Perhaps help is coming soon. Coming soon.
It sounds like he is being held in the courthouse basement. You best pay this mysterious fiend a visit when you can.
Seems like we didn't need to listen to the other 7 audio logs since we'd already listened to the first couple of them after we originally found them. So we just need to go to the Gotham courthouse. Well, here's the courthouse, and the way he was speaking it sounded like that the downstairs is what needed checking out. It needed fixing or a visit. Well, there's a staircase down here. Let's see what we have.
I am glad somebody found my messages.
Who are you?
A misunderstood figure. They have me locked up here in captivity for killing creepy cursed characters. Santa on Christmas, the Easter Bunny on Easter, A few punks on Halloween night. I deserve to be free, to be out there celebrating the holidays, just like you.
How did you record and hide audio logs across Gotham when you're locked in here?
When the Joker unleashed his plan on the courthouse, I gave him my audio logs to spread across Gotham. He promised he'd break me out, though.
It's for the best that didn't occur. You're deranged.
Oh, but look yourself in the mirror. Tell me you aren't as well. I'll be here as time ticks on. Tick, tick, tick.
Just another psychopath wanting my attention as the Batman. Nothing more I could ever expect from this city than crazy lunatics. Journalistic integrity.
It appears our plan is coming to fruition.
Joker, this plan is going too far. This isn't what I signed up for.
Oh, sure it is, boy. That's the price of doing business with me. You surely knew that when you agreed to work with me.
I didn't agree to work with you. I agreed to work separately to achieve a common goal, and that is to expose Batman and his corruption to the world.
I should have killed you for real. My job is to torture Gotham with this laughing gas. Your end of the bargain is to reveal Batman's identity to the world.
And I'm working on it. I'll start off slow. I'll leak it to GCN as an encrypted file so they don't trace it back to me.
Wonderful.
There's nowhere to run. Bruce?
Sir, there's a major problem. GCN is reporting that they have a leak of Batman's identity.
What? How?
The news is reporting that it's an encrypted file that they can't crack. If you get to the GCN studio in time, you may be able to steal it and decrypt it without them ever knowing.
I'm on it.
An encrypted file with the secret identity of Batman? This seems awfully ill-timed. Very suspicious. This isn't just some random hoax. This might actually be legit. We need to get there as soon as possible.
Thugs in the new studio. They must be here to steal the file. Can't let that happen.
Can't let anyone else get a hold of this file. There's quite a lot of thugs around here, and jokers. Crafty little joker bots from his gas as well. Really trying to make sure that I don't get to this. All the more that tells me that he might be behind this. Don't know if he's the one who leaked the footage, or got the file, or how he would've. But I have a gut feeling that even he didn't directly hand it over. He's somehow involved with this, even if I don't know how yet.
Batman!
What's going on here?
The Joker hacked our TV cameras and is broadcasting propaganda across the airwaves.
I'll shut down the cameras.
And don't you touch that file. We need to retain our journalistic integrity.
I'll do what I have to do.
Does she really think that I'm not gonna touch that file? Then she must truly not understand what the Batman is. You thugs still aren't enough to stop me, Joker. Even your laughing gas minions aren't gonna be strong enough to stop me. Just because you have them mind controlled, doesn't mean they're gonna be able to withstand pain and getting punched to be knocked out. There we go, you're the last one I believe on this floor. Get out of here. Y'all really think you're that tough? You really think you could stand up against me, the Batman? I am the Knight, and you will not be getting a hold of that file. Not while I'm here, not while I'm alive. We will not be torturing Gotham on this night, tonight. Now that we've cleared out all the thugs, we can actually shut down the TV broadcast system. We should be able to just turn these off. There we go. Every camera needs to be shut off. Why don't they have a remote switch for all activation? Maybe they do, it's just hacked over by Joker. Right now it's not important. We just need to get this done as fast as possible. Question is, where is that encrypted file going to be? Looks like we have some more thugs. Oh my god, you killed someone up here. You just couldn't come in just for the file. You had to take someone out. You had to murder him. That only makes the beating I'm gonna give you even worse. Get put down. Well, it seems to be a 4819, some 4-digit code. Just remember that, we might need it. Seems to be a doorway here. Can't get through there. This looks a bit sneaky. I don't like the looks of that. Let's go this way. Let's take the vent. We have to find this file. It's less important about what's on it and then where it came from. If it comes from a source that's still active, a person who's alive, someone that apparently knows my identity, we need to shut that down. That's more dangerous than one encrypted file ever could be. Here we go. This looks like an exit. There's a lot more thugs as well. Take care of these guys. Oh my god, there's a lot of you jammed to this room. Are you all just hanging out, having a thug party in here? You really think even with this many of you, you can take me on? It's never gonna be enough. Alright, here's the server room. This is perfect. What was that number? 4819. That was the passcode to the door. It's a good thing we saw that. Our encrypted file, there it is. Tried to hide it out of the way. Well, we've got no time to waste. We need to head back to the Batcave right away. We have to decrypt this file as soon as possible. It's gonna be the only chance we have to find who might be actually trying to leak our identity, if they know the truth about it. Alfred, I've returned with the encrypted file. We can start decrypting this right away. It's gonna take time for the computer to automatically decrypt that file. So until then, Alfred, you let us know when that's complete, while the Bat computer runs the decryption on that file, and sniff out the rest of these gang hideouts so we can figure out what these letters spell out. We've cleared a lot of rooftops, but there's no guarantee that there aren't more Riddler trophies on them. There's so many buildings in Gotham that it's really impossible to tell. Look at that. It's on a rooftop, but not the obvious kind. It's more on the awning of the building. Trying to trick us with different heights, Riddler, that's not gonna work. So that's another one of his trophies down. Still don't know how many we have left, but the more we find, the less we know he has out there. Well, he likes putting them on top of buildings, Riddler does, so we're gonna check the second tallest building, third tallest building in all of Gotham. There's another one up here as well. He really thinks he can trick me with the different heights he puts these at. Well, this is an interesting place to put one of these walls. A Riddler trophy. Not what I expected. That is definitely a different one from what we've seen so far. So we might have to keep our eye out a little bit more. But then again, if those walls are what are protecting them, we're going to spot it pretty easily. Well, looky here. Another wall for us to demolish. And another Riddler trophy. We can't have too many trophies left. I think there's just a few niche super hidden ones. I feel like we've covered the city pretty well at this point. So we've got to do some extra searching. We might have to double back on some areas. Why is there a trapdoor entrance to this from up here? This isn't supposed to be accessible to the public, so there's a gang hideout, I'm gonna guess, down here. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. You guys thought you could hide in the plaza? I was eventually gonna find you. You just couldn't stay down here forever. And that clears out those gang members. And that gives us letter I? Well, we've got 9 separate letters so far. And once again, just another gang hideout for us to take on. You guys are getting less creative with these spots. It's gotten a lot easier to tackle your hideouts and actually figure out where you're at. Maybe you guys should switch it up? Seems a little late for that. I'm just gonna keep finding them until there's none left.
All these papers read out Titan lives. That's the serum Bane was on, but he overdosed on it, and it killed him. He has to be dead, right?
How is Bane connected to this? He couldn't possibly be alive. There's no way. Maybe we won't find or hear of him at all, but we should definitely keep our eye and ear open.
A game you'll regret.
Any updates on the file?
Yes, actually. The Bat computer was able to decrypt the name of the file and some lines of code. I have it up on the computer screen now.
The name of the file is JT427. What could that mean?
I haven't the foggiest idea, but take a look at some of the lines of code.
There's nowhere to run, Bruce. Ha ha ha. The Joker knows my identity.
This is extremely dangerous, sir. The ramifications could be very serious.
Batman, are you there? There's been a break-in at a lab on 16th Street near Delisle.
16th Street. That's Freeze's lab.
You better get there immediately, sir.
What have we got here, Batman?
This was Victor Freeze's lab. He was developing an antidote to counter Joker's laughing gas.
The place looks like it's been ransacked.
Freeze's wife, Nora, is gone. The antidote is also gone. I'll search the premises for clues.
We warned Freeze. We told him that if he helped us or didn't help us, keeping us at a distance would prevent us from being able to help Nora.
The antidote was brewing in this chamber. The glass is broken. It's been stolen. A hole in the wall. This was likely the point of entry. Nora's gone. They took her. Freeze will be devastated, if he's even still alive.
What do you conclude?
Looks like somebody raided the place, stole the antidote, and kidnapped Nora. The only place her and Freeze could survive is somewhere very cold.
My men were monitoring some suspicious activity over at the Iceberg Lounge.
The frozen pond in there is the only place they could survive. Penguin owns that place.
Then maybe it's time you pay that geezer a visit.
Buzz have plenty of hired help. Look at all these thugs. But they can take each other out as well as they can attempt to take me out. But I'm Batman.
What have you done, Cobblepot?
I personally haven't done nothing. This ain't my bidding.
Where's Freeze?
Under the ice. Don't worry. He needs it to survive anyway. He's doing all right.
Enough with the games, Penguin. What happened at the lab?
All questions have answers. Unfortunately, yours will not be answered.
You're playing a game you'll regret, Penguin.
So, this is your little trick. You trying to take the floor out from underneath me? It's never gonna work. No matter how good your little trapper game is, Penguin, I'll always be able to outsmart you. This is a child's play. What do you think's gonna happen here? That I'm gonna trip and fall into some hole? Doesn't matter what you pull, it's not gonna work out for you. Maybe one day you'll come up with a trap that can actually defeat me, Penguin, but it seems that you're still quite rusty at anything worth even attempt to killing me.
You're nothing, Cobblepot. Time to talk.
Talking don't do no good when the deeds are already done.
What deeds?
You really are clueless, Batman. This was all Joker's bidding. He raided the lab. He's got the antidote now.
And Nora?
She's dead. Freeze would be too. But the Joker wanted him alive so he could use his technology for future endeavors. Whatever the hell that means.
And what about the leaked identity?
I got no idea. I know nothing about computers. My only involvement is that Joker wanted to use the pond to keep Freeze alive. Other than that, my hands are clean. Now, get out of here.
Alfred, the Joker took the antidote, and he killed Nora.
Oh my word. So despicable. Everything Victor has worked for, reduced to nothing.
I got a hold of Penguin, who revealed the details. Joker's keeping Freeze alive, underneath the frozen pond in the Iceberg Lounge.
I feel terrible for the Freeze family.
It's all my fault, Alfred. Freeze was afraid of this happening. Unfortunately, the worst has happened.
There were no other options, sir. We needed him to work on the antidote, but it appears that's all thrown out the window.
Strange, isn't it?
Sir, the Bat computer has further decrypted the leaked identity file you obtained at GCN. It's found an origin signal coming from somewhere within Gotham.
That likely leads to the source of where the file originated. Where is it?
We do not yet know, sir. There are 5 satellites located across Gotham that are blocking the signal. You'll need to shut them down in order for us to move forward.
I suspect we're nearing the end of this saga. Joker will soon be ours.
We need to take these satellites out as quickly as possible. They're most likely gonna have thugs guarding them. As soon as they recognize a breach, we'll probably get attacked. Exactly what I expected, but we don't have time for it. They're just gonna slow us down. This is more important than some thugs on a rooftop. We can have GCPD take care of them later. But for now, we've gotta get these figured out and destroyed as fast as possible so we can track the signal. Otherwise, we're never gonna be able to save Gotham. We still don't know who created that encrypted file, but right now we don't have time to think about it. We have other things that are clearly more critical. And take down the 3rd antenna. There we go. We only have 2 left to go. Okay, the next one should be up on top of this building right over here. Okay, let's destroy this one, and that's all the close proximity ones. Now we have one that's out of our range. We have to fly or glide over to it. There's the last antenna, finally. Let's get over to it as soon as possible. Hey, yo, let's turn this one off.
Good news, sir. The signal can now be read. It's leading to the Von Krapsov Hotel.
That hotel was the peak of luxury a few decades ago. Now it's a hellhole. Gordon, send all units to the Von Krapsov Hotel. Evacuate it out of caution.
On it! Have you found the Joker?
Possibly.
We've made it to the hotel. Let's see if Joker's here. Of course, there's gonna be tons of enemies. Of course, Joker was just gonna leave thugs and bandits all over for us to have to deal with. As clever as the crazy Joker might be, he never seems to hire proper help. Low guards, bandits, never anyone like ex-military. Maybe they're just smart enough to know better than to mess with the Gotham City's Batman. Looks like we're gonna have more thugs on every floor that we have to visit. This might take longer than expected to be able to clear out this building. This is not good. Think you're the last one on this floor? No. How many of you are left? There we go. Now time to move up to the 3rd floor. Let's hurry up and clear this floor out as fast as possible. We don't have time to be messing around. Alright, 4th floor is up next. Hopefully this one isn't as bad as the last few have been. With so many thugs, there has to be Joker somewhere in this building. It only confirms our rumors and suspicions that he's here. Okay, penthouse floor. Joker must be up here. Well, let's see what's gonna happen. I believe it was 9364 I saw somewhere. Probably shouldn't leave their passcodes lying around. Who do we have here?
Strange.
Indeed. Strange, isn't it?
What are you doing here? You should be locked up for life in Arkham.
I was. But somebody swooped by and offered me freedom.
In exchange for?
The chance to expose the Batman.
The encrypted file leads here. Spill it, Strange.
The Joker needed someone to leak the file to GCN. So I was broken out of prison by one of his men. A strange guy in a red hood. I didn't create the file. I merely leaked it.
Who broke you out?
I don't know. I didn't see his face. But he was working with Joker. He ordered me to leak the file to create a diversion. You'd be distracted and go after it, putting yourself above the city. That allowed Joker to swoop in and steal the antidote. It was all part of Joker's plan.
Where is Joker?
Base chemicals, of course. But you better hurry. He's launching it soon, the gas. Gotham, as we know it, will soon be no more.
GCPD are on their way. You're not going anywhere.
It was all a distraction? Someone had to know me pretty well to know that the only thing to distract me from Joker would be a leak of my identity. Because then, with my identity leak, I wouldn't be able to stop Joker.
Half the equation.
Alfred, Joker's at Ace Chemicals. He's unleashing the gas soon.
Then there's no time to waste. Head there now and put an end to his reign of terror. Perhaps it would be wise if you enter through the roof. The main entrance is most likely rigged.
There's Ace Chemicals. Okay, we need to go through the roof. Then again, this might be trapped as well. We can only tell one way. Let's head inside. Plenty of enemies. Of course, Joker would have his thugs all around to try to slow us down. We need to take care of these guys as quickly as possible. We don't have much time. Get over here. I'm sorry. You have to be put down. Joker infected a bunch of you, but some of you, you're just natural criminals, and you should know better. Now to the furnace room, explode this wall.
Welcome to our fortress, Bat!
I recognize that voice.
Save if you can escape, which I doubt!
That's good, Harley!
Harley, is that Dr. Quinzel? The one who we saw when we were visiting Dent in the hospital? Or I guess, mental prison hospital? So we're somehow trapped. We have to get out. So the question is how? Ah, great, so we can go down this way, and this is how we can get out. For a crime fighter, I spend an awful lot of time in small air ducts. Maybe I should think of a way to make that part of the job a bit easier. Here we go, a way out. Alright, let's deal with all of these guys in here next. I'm just gonna have them in every single room that we come across. Gonna do everything they can to slow us down, to stop us. Love playing their game. These guys, they're just hired guns. Don't you criminals ever learn? You can't beat me, no matter who hires you. You should just leave Gotham now, even if it wasn't in danger of a gas attack.
Surprise! It's me!
Dr. Quinzel.
Nope! That name's dead. It's Harley Quinn now.
What did Joker do to you?
He made me into the fine woman I was meant to become. I'm a man now.
He converted you.
Don't talk like that. He's just carrying out destiny. I'm the first instance of what's to come.
Look, Harley, you can't believe Joker. He isn't freeing you. He isn't setting you to a new path. He's setting you down destruction.
Hey, what is this?
What's necessary? Where is Joker?
Joker ain't gonna be happy about this. Don't worry, he'll get you soon.
Seems that we'll have to find the Joker our own way. Play each color in a sequence and then return here in the collect order when found within the time limit. What is the sequence? Oh, that was really fast. So dark blue's first, light blue's last, then we have, it's dark blue, light green, light blue. So there's dark blue, that's step number 1. There's light green, so that should be step 2. Dark green is right there, so that's step 3. Following this blue wire, I would assume step 4 is back here. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be a bit of a time crunch. Well, we've got our grappling hooks ready. Let's go ahead and let's make sure we remember the sequence. Activate this. Boom. Gotta get over here. Ooh, this is not gonna be fast enough. Oh, okay. Come on. Feel like the timer's a little off there. Let's try that again. Let's go across here. Okay, we gotta go back here over to the start, and press this. There we go. Had it confused for a second. I thought we had to go each color. No, each color responds to a corresponding spot on that board. There we go. Now we press this, and oh, we still have a time delay. I understand now. So it's both types of puzzles involved. I thought it was only one of them. Press this one, boom. Then we gotta get over to green view real quick. Press this, and now we gotta get back. Okay, and we gotta press this button. With that one pressed, we move on to dark green over here. Press this one, we gotta get back. Oh, it's a little bit of a far throw. Come on, press it. There we go, and then all the way back to the back. Come on. There we go. Press this, and all the way back to the front. Oh, there we go, and press the last button.
You made it. I was dying of boredom over here waiting for you.
What have you done?
Everything you couldn't. You know, it was quite sloppy of you to let your guard down. You let Nora die. Now what will does Freeze have to live?
Where's the antidote?
The antidote!
You destroyed it.
Look, Bats. It's easier to execute a plan when you're working with others to reach a common goal. And that goal is to end you.
Your plan ends here. Now.
This will never work, Joker. We'll defeat you just like we have every other time. No matter what happens to me in the end, you will go down and we will protect Gotham. That is what will happen. You will fail in your plan. No matter what you scheme up, you won't be able to defeat me.
That's one round down. A few more to go.
I think we just have to start ignoring his minions so we can get this done faster. Come on, one more left to go, and fire!
I should repeat that process.
It's getting more and more minions, it's getting a lot more difficult to get this done quickly. I think we only have these two left. There's that one, and come on, last one for this round.
Another total.
Should be the last time we need to do this. Let's take out what minions there are left, and then, oh, we have one minion left. There, he's down. We can clear out these buttons a lot faster. The last button that we need to hit.
Your plans are dead, Joker.
Ah, you silly bag. You know I knew you'd come along and wreck my plans. But that's all fine, because this was only half of the equation.
What are you saying, Joker?
You're a smart detective. You can put the pieces together. I know who you really are.
That's a lie.
Oh, but it isn't. See, the other person I was working with is an old friend of yours. He fed me your identity. But now my work here is done. The real show is about to begin. Bruce!
True intentions.
We are coming to you from the base of Wayne Tower as it has been officially revealed that the billionaire philanthropist Bruce Wayne is the true identity of the masked vigilant known as the Batman. We'll have more details as the night goes on, but GCPD officers have already begun to raid the building. However, efforts to find Bruce the Batman have not yet been successful.
The Joker's machine is destroyed, but so is the Batman.
It appears his true intentions were to ruin Gotham by ruining you.
He knew who I was. He said an old friend revealed to him my identity. Who could that be?
Come in, Batman. Is the news true? Bruce Wayne?
It is.
My men are searching for you at Wayne Tower, but you're nowhere to be found. Is the Batman up on the Stag Tower construction site?
No. Why?
Reports are coming in of a mysterious figure up there. People thought it was you.
Time to go, Gordon.
The construction site. Perhaps that mysterious figure is your old friend. Get there now, sir.
Bruce!
Jason, you're the old friend Joker was talking about?
It is what it is.
Joker never killed you.
He didn't. We staged my death. It was the only way I can break out of your captivity.
What do you mean, captivity? We were saving Gotham.
Saving it from what? Your methods don't work. Every time we defeated a villain, you would refuse to kill them, and they just break out and wreak havoc again, kill innocent civilians while you were hailed as the hero. I was nothing more than a sidekick.
You know that to be false, Robin.
Call me that name. Joker was my only way out. He faked my death so I could escape. But in exchange, he gained precious info about you, including your identity. I never intended for it to go this far.
Well, it did, Jason. And now, because of you, the Batman is dead.
Well, let's make the Batman die an honorable death.
There'll be nothing honorable about this. You weren't honorable to me. You won't survive this. You think my reputation is ruined? What are you gonna do with your life after this, Jason? Huh? You destroyed Robin, Batman. You destroyed us. You destroyed the future of Gotham. Working with Joker, he was never gonna do anything for you. Why befriend that psychopath? It was never gonna work out in the end, and you know that.
Got me.
It's over, Jason.
You're right. The Batman is dead. He might as well end his legacy. End it by killing me.
Never, ever would I kill, let alone kill you.
Who is Batman? A fighter, a warrior, a hero, a symbol Gotham was ashamed of. After Wayne Enterprises was raided, I had no choice but to hang up the cowl, leave Gotham, and now the world will suffer because of it.